Okay, hey everybody, this is Dr. Oob, and I want to do a quick video just explaining the numbers that are currently on the exponential climb right now. And if you look here at what I've got on my iPad pulled up, this is the numbers of the US only. And as you can see from beginning of February all the way through March, that we've been on a pretty flat level. But as of March 6th, we started taking off. And while these numbers don't look too incriminating, this is the law of logarithmic increase or exponential growth of the viral phase. And so once you start getting to this place right here, that's when the numbers truly start rocketing upwards, even though they are still doubling. So what's happening is the arrows that I've got pointed out are every 3 days is the estimate that we were going to double. Well, it turns out that we're actually increasing that even worse. So if you start with 317 and fast forward to 320, that is a rise of 3.2 times as many cases. Now, I'm going to remind you that the testing right now in the United States is terrible. It is very irritatingly poor. I'm just finished talking to a friend of mine whose son has 101-degree fever, and the pediatrician told him not to get tested. Well, yes, okay, maybe he doesn't need to be tested because of he's safe, but that's a case that's not counted when you look at the numbers. She has two neighbors who were turned down for testing because she's too healthy. Guys, these are not included in these numbers, and these numbers are already looking terrible. So let's go a little bit further. So from March 18th to March 21, we have risen by 2.4 times. And then from March 19th to March 22nd, that's 2.2 times. Now, if there's any good news here, it's that we're not anymore at tripling, we're now at 2.2. So maybe we're flattening the curve a little bit, but I am really beginning to wonder if all of our efforts of social isolation has been in vain. I mean, obviously we will flatten the curve at some point, but it's really looking like this is taking a terrible toll on America. If you go back even further down to the bottom right of that graph, you can see that is from March 16th to March 19th. We went from 6,400 to 1,900. That's still triple. So we have been tripling for a while and just recently gone down to doubling every 3 days. And so if we do a little bit of math, you can see that you're going to go from 43,000 people to March 25th, which is tomorrow. That will put us at 90,000 people. Then in another 3 days, that's March 28th, that's 180,000 people. That's scary, the number of cases that are climbing. So guys, keep the social isolation serious. I'm going to plug that I want everyone doing this breath holding test to determine their lung function to see if they can continue holding their breath while they're sick. This is going to be a rough estimate of your lung capacity, because ultimately that's what's sending people to the hospital, and I don't want you to go to the hospital too late. I want to make sure you catch it soon enough. So this is just a quick video on how quickly we're climbing. I've only got numbers from 2 days ago that are published, so hopefully we'll have some more accurate numbers, but it's not looking good right now. We need to see this peak flatten in order for us to not be in trouble as a healthcare system and as a country. So stay isolated, take this seriously.